Today I'm going to use Inkscape and I'm going to show you how to create a custom button that's round for your application. So the first thing you're going to do here over the left is grab the, click on the circle element here, and I'm going to create a circle. Now that's white, so I want to change the colors. Let's go to this blue just for example. Now that's not really an exact circle, so let's change the sizing. So I'm going to come up here to the width, okay, and let's call this 200, and then I'm going to come to the height, and I'm going to make it 200 also. All right, so now I've got my width and my height. Okay, so got that put into place. The next thing I'm going to do is draw the words that I want. So I'll put my word strip in there. So I'm going to put in about right here, and let's change that to black. And let's do, oh, for goodness sakes, what's going on here? About. Okay, so that's my there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up here to the select bar, and I'm going to select this, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it on top of my words here. Okay, so I'll delete this one. Now I'm going to move it around a little bit here, my about. Oops. Come back to my select tool, and I'm going to move it in the center here. Okay. So let's change this to white. So I'll come down here and select white. Okay, so now I have my about button. Key thing to keep in mind in creating buttons inside of for your application is you want them to be of high resolution. So you want to make them double or triple or quadruple the size and then shrink them down. So I'm going to go ahead and have these here. So I have this button is actually 200 by 200. When we put it in the application, we're going to want it to be about 45 by 45, but you'll use the adjustment and the settings in the app editor. Okay, so now that I have that here, I'm going to come up here to edit. Oops, I'm going to drag this up so you can see this just a little bit. Come up to edit, and I'm going to say select all. Okay, now that I have it selected all, I've got an object, and I'm just going to group it. Okay, and then from there, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to export this PNG, and I'll pick where I'm going to export it to, and I'll hit the export. So I'll come out here, I'm going to put it in my pictures folders, and I'm going to call this about button. Okay, and then I just simply hit the export. Oops, there we go. And I export it there. So that's the process there. If you don't want to export it, you can also just copy this. So I can just copy this image, and then let's say I wanted to put it in a Word document. I'll open up Word real fast. I'll select a blank document, and I do a Control V and up there. So if I want to save it in this manner, I can then just do this, select it, save your picture as, and we'll call it About button. Oops, double click there. About button 2. So I have the capability to create a button, and then now when I go to my next button, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here to my next button, and I'm going to change the word. So I don't have to do anything other than come over here to the text editor and click there, and then I just backspace over. And what if we want to have a video button? I type in video. I delete those back. I set that there, and because it's already in the button, all I have to do is go up to my select button right here, and I'll just do the same thing, copy and paste. So I'm gonna put this one out to Word real quick, real simple. I'm gonna paste here. There's my video button. I right-click it, and I save as video. So that's a way to create buttons using Inkscape. That way you can just keep the button the same size, and if you just keep coming in here and hitting your little edit here, you can create news, any type of button you want. And changing colors is simple, just at the bottom along there. So if you have any questions, please get in contact us with its support, but that's a great way to use Inkscape, a free Adobe graphics type replacement that you can actually create buttons and other graphics.